parents of a girl who was sexually assaulted by boys in the playground when she was 6 years old have won compensation from the local authority. The council has not accepted liability, but the undisclosed five-figure settlement could set a precedent. The mother has been speaking exclusively to our education editor, Bramwyn Jeffries.
Bella has made friends at her new primary school, but she carries the mental scars of past experiences. At the age of 6, she was repeatedly sexually assaulted by boys in her primary school playground. Staff had seen Bella with her underwear partly removed. Eventually, she told her mum she was in pain. For the family, the legal action was about holding the authority to account and being able to support Bella in the future.
It's been worth it financially because there is now a sum of money that will pay for the therapy and support for her up until adulthood.
At any point in the court action, did the council say, OK, we'll offer you support for your daughter, we'll offer Bella help?
No. They wouldn't even offer her a written apology.
And I know that matters a lot to you.
It matters for her, I think, when she's older, when she can make some sense of how she could be so seriously sexually assaulted so many times in a place where she should have been safe. And when she finds out that not only were the boys not prosecuted and not punished, but also the people who were responsible for keeping her safe from those boys while she was in school didn't even write an apology to say, yes, we know we got it wrong and we're sorry.
Schools in England now have new guidelines. For the first time, they recognise sexual abuse of children by other pupils. But Bella's mum says for the child victims, more support and more protection is needed.
At the moment, a child who is raped in primary school has to decide whether they go to senior school with the perpetrator or whether they themselves move to another school. The onus is on the victim to move, not the perpetrator.
More government money is paying for counselling for victims of peer-on-peer abuse. There are plans too to teach primary school children about relationships. Parents say the system is still struggling to cope with what's happening. It can be very hard to accept that a young child is capable of a sexual assault. And if that child is under the age of 10, the police may not record it. Allegations of sex offences in schools are not recorded consistently by the 43 police forces in England and Wales. 15 forces recorded a total of 593 allegations of sex offences on school premises last year, where both the perpetrator and the victim were under 18. This included 71 allegations of rape. Among the allegations were 203 offences where the victim was under the age of 13. Bella's case is the first involving a primary school child to reach court. Lawyers say it may not be the last.
In my experience, I've had around about a dozen families coming forward, a number of those involving primary school age children, and so it's not a problem that seems to be going away anytime soon and does certainly need more recognition and more measures in place.
How's she doing?
I have no yardstick. I have no frame of reference for how a girl who was so seriously sexually harmed is supposed to be 3 years on. All I know is that she has good days, beautifully good days, and she has horribly dark days.
That report by Bramwyn Jeffries. And if you've been affected by the issues in her report, you can find support on the BBC's Action Line website. That's bbc.co.uk/Action Line.